The arraignment of Bahamian nationals Ron Knowles and Kelvin Leach before Magistrate Dale Cayetano this morning succeeds their detention on Friday whilst attempting to leave Belize for their home country. The pair was nabbed at the Philip Goulson International Airport in the early afternoon, moments before their scheduled departure via private charter. They were promptly whisked over to the Ladyville Police Substation, where a thorough search was conducted in the presence of Senior Counsel Godfrey Smith.
Well, on Friday, after we had cleared with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that there was no request pending for the extradition, because these gentlemen did not intend to flee or they're not running away. They are prepared to face whatever comes. But we went to the extent of finding out clearly whether there was any impediment to their travel, which is why they went very openly to the Philip Goulson to fly, because there was no warrant for their arrest, either locally or through extradition proceedings.
Their effort to leave, however, came to an abrupt halt when they were held at the PGIA and subsequently found to have been carrying above the prescribed limit in currency.
Before they were given any chance to declare anything, remember now the charges they failed to declare, before they were given any form to declare, or in fact there is no form to declare, before they were given the opportunity to approach any authority and say, look, we have certain cash here, they were grabbed, detained for a long process of searching where the money was found, but the money wasn't being hidden. They were told right away that they had the money. And of course, as I said, that was a stalling tactic to buy time to get the extradition request in.
The episode began several weeks ago on Wall Street, where penny stock in a little-known company called Sync Technology suddenly soared through the roof. In just 1 hour, the company's market value climbed to $6 billion, catching the attention of traders in the stock market. Since then, an indictment against Knowles, Leach, and 4 others, including Belizean businessman Andrew Godfrey and American national Robert Banfield, owners and operators of Titan International Securities, has been filed in a U.S. federal court. The charges against all 6 are related to securities fraud after being named in a $500 million investment scheme. While Knowles and Leach have been jointly charged for failure to declare a little over $6,000 in U.S. currency each, they were individually granted bail in the sum of 7,000 Belize dollars today. Before they could be set free, however, they were once again detained pending extradition proceedings.
Not surprisingly, right after we successfully applied for bail and the magistrate granted bail on usual conditions that they present themselves once a week, we were presented with a warrant for their apprehension under extradition proceedings. What we granted bail for, what we got bail for this morning, was the trumped-up charge of failing to declare currency over a certain amount, which we always maintain was a stalling tactic to buy time for the extradition request to come. So as soon as they were granted bail, the warrant for the apprehension signed by the magistrate was issued based on the request for extradition.
Despite being granted bail under the condition that they surrender all travel documents, in this case, both passports were seized by the Financial Intelligence Unit on Friday. Knowles, a stockbroker by profession, and Leach are in detention at the Belize Central Prison.
In relation to the charges that are currently in place against them, they have been charged with. As I said earlier, I believe there is no basis for that, and we are very confident that we'll be able to dispose of that. In relation to the extradition proceedings, we haven't seen any details of that yet. When we do, I would be able to speak to that.
Knowles and Leach are scheduled to return before Magistrate Dale Cayetano for the aforesaid non-indictable offense on September 24th. Reporting from News 5, I am Isani Cayetano.